Hello everybody, welcome back to another dungeon guide in 5. My name is Searin, let's get started. This is Tam-Tara Deepcroft. This is the second starter dungeon in FF14. The overall mechanics are simple and very easy to learn. Players will start to get an idea of what is needed for pulling packs of mobs in parties by the end of this dungeon. I have included all pulls in this video. Tank threat rotations will be virtually identical to my previous video. There will be more group pulls that require tab targeting. Don't focus in on one mob, try and keep an eye on all of them. Healers, these fights are really easy, but try to stay on your toes. You'll be needed for more than just healing, such as sleeping, and the tanks will take more damage and higher damage spikes than what you're used to. DPS. Always keep an eye on your threat meter. Remember, a dead DPS is no DPS. So, I suggest start marking and getting used to crowd controlling. Sleep is extremely handy when pulling these large mob groups. This dungeon consists mostly of large pack pulls, allowing groups to better practice pack pulling. Larger packs are just before each cultist orb and seal barriers. Remember to mark and sleep the proper targets, and you should be fine. This whole dungeon run took approximately 35 minutes. You should expect your first run to take approximately 40 to 45 minutes. After that, you should be able to run through in approximately 30 minutes. Remember, this dungeon mainly focuses in on party interactions and pulling large groups of mobs. So, just work through it, take it nice and easy, and you should be just fine. I'm going to let the video play, and then I will pick up the boss here shortly. Okay, let's talk boss strategy. Galvanth the Dominator. This boss will introduce a few new mechanics that you've not seen in bosses just as of yet. At approximately 80% health, Galvanth will summon one imp. You will notice that this imp has a line connecting from it to the boss. While this imp is alive, the boss will take no damage. Simply kill it as soon as possible. Continue damaging the boss. At 60% health, Galvanth will summon one more imp and a few other adds, thus introducing more adds for the tank to pick up. The Mightling and the Skeleton are not required to be killed before you can start damaging the boss. However, the tank will still obviously want to pick them up. Galvanth will also use an AoE Mind Blast. Be careful about this. Make sure to either tank the boss in the middle or on one of the edges. Near 30% health, Galvanth will summon two imps. Notice these imps have lines connecting them. Once again, you have to kill the imps before the boss will take damage. But, as the tank will notice, there's a lot of extra adds. I found that if the entire group collapses on one of these imps while DPSing, the tank can easily flash a couple of times to get the aggro on the other mobs and pull them away. Other than this, Galvanth has no other notable mechanics that you need to be worried about. Simply finish the boss, collect your loot, and have more fun. Thank you for watching Dungeons in 5. My name is Searin. As always, I hope to see everyone in Eorzea.